Okay, slowly release and loosen up. Stretch your ankles. Next, waist rotation. Please proceed clockwise and anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise. Okay. Next, sit in Padmasana, Vajrasana, or crossed leg, or any comfortable position. First one, finger stretch. Please proceed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next, wrist stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next, wrist rotation. Proceed clockwise 5 times and anti-clockwise 5 times. Next, elbows flex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Next, shoulder rotation. Proceed clockwise 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Anti-clockwise. Okay. Next, right elbow up. Interlock your palms behind and stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Slowly release. Next, left elbow up. Interlock your palms behind. You can use towel, rope, ribbon, or yoga belt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Slowly release. Okay. Next, left palm will hold your right wrist. Left palm will hold your right wrist. Please proceed up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next, right palm will hold your left wrist. Please proceed up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Next, go for punches. Proceed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. Next, stretch your right shoulder. Extend your biceps, triceps. Feel the stretch. Next, left shoulder. Okay. Next, let us do neck exercises. type 1. Please proceed up and down. With inhale, neck up. Exhale, neck down. 3, 4, and 5. Next, type 2, side by side. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Next, to the left and right. Please proceed. Next, neck rotation. Proceed clockwise and anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise. Okay. Next, turn to the right. Give good twisting. Right palm on the ground. Look at a point behind. Come to the center. Next, turn to the left. Up to center. So if you are sitting in Vajrasana for longer time, release slowly, step by step. First to the right, next to the left, to the center, up on the knees, then back to the Vajrasana, and release your legs one by one. Release right leg or left leg, and then release other leg. And stretch your ankles to the sideways. Next, rotate your ankles. Okay. So these all warm-ups are very, very important so that you don't get injury when you do asanas certainly. Okay. Please come to standing position. Let us do Surya Namaskar. Please come to standing position. Everyone, come to front of the mat. Feet together. Hands in Namaste position. 1. Inhale, bend backwards to the waist. 2. Exhale, forward bend. 3. Inhale, take right leg backwards, look in front. 4. Look in front, do not look down. 4. Hold your breath, take left leg backward. Look in front between your hands at the tip of the yoga mat. 5. Relax in Trial posture. 6. Exhale, slide forward. Forehead, chest and knee touches the ground. 7. Inhale, look up the ceiling. 8. Exhale, look towards the abdomen. 9. Relax in child posture. 10. Inhale, bring your right leg forward. 11. Exhale, bring your left leg forward. And stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then 12. Inhale, bend backwards at the waist. Then back to the Namaste position. Okay, so it completes one round. Let us do one more round. Come to the front of the mat, feet together, hands in Namaste position. Okay, in every count, in each count, your feet will be together. Your feet will not be apart. Okay, whenever feet are coming together, it will be together. It will not be apart. Like count number 4, 7, and 8. Come to front of the mat, feet together, hands in Namaste position. 1, inhale, bend backwards at the waist. 2, exhale, forward bend. So here also feet together. 3, inhale, take your right leg backwards, look in front. Look in front. So right knee away from the ground. 4, hold your breath, take left leg backwards. So here feet together, look in front, between your hands at the tip of the yoga mat. You are balancing on the arms and toes. 5, relax in child posture, come down on the knees, buttocks will rest on the heels, forehead touches the ground, elbows on the ground. Normal breathing. Count number 6, exhale, slide forward, forehead, chest and knee touches the ground. 7, inhale and look up the ceiling, knees off the ground. You are balancing on the toes and arms. So that's why we have done a lot of shoulder exercises. You need a lot of strength to stay in this position for longer time. Then 8, exhale, look towards the abdomen. So count number 4, 7 and 8, you need good strength in the arms to stay in these 3 counts for longer time. Count number 9, relax in child posture. Count number 10, inhale, bring your right leg forward. 11, exhale, left leg forward. And 12, inhale, bend backwards at the waist. Then back to the Namaste position. Okay, so let us do final round. And in each count, let us stay for 5 seconds. Okay, and count number 4, 7 and 8, we will stay there for 10 seconds. Okay, come to front of the mat, feet together, hands in Namaste position. 1, inhale, bend backwards at the waist. So once you reach the final position, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Count number 2, exhale, forward bend. Stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Count number 3, inhale, take your right leg backwards. Look in front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then count number 4, hold your breath. Take left leg backwards, feet together. You are balancing on the arms and toes. Stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5, relax in child posture. Count number 6, exhale, slide forward. Forehead, chest, and knee touches the ground. Lift your buttocks up so that abdominal muscles away from the ground. Your 8 limbs of the body touching the ground. Forehead, chest, knees, toes, and palms. Now count number 7. Inhale, look up the ceiling, knees off the ground, no bend in the arms. Stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then count number 8. Exhale, look towards the abdomen. Stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Record number 9. Relax in child posture. Number 10. Inhale. Bring your right leg forward. Look in front. Then 11. Exhale. Left leg forward. Stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then count number 12. Inhale. Bend backwards at the waist. Stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then back. Okay. Close your eyes. Feet apart. Palms open. Please observe the changes in the body, mind, breath, energy, and blood circulation before Surya Namaskar and after Surya Namaskar. Observe the changes, identify the changes, and recognize those changes. Breathing normal. Okay, slowly open your eyes. Next, we have learned standing postures. Okay, so today we will practice those standing postures. Then we will learn the sitting postures. So in standing, what is the first posture? Please go ahead. I will give the count. Let us see whether you are able to do Ardhakati Chakrasana. Come to starting position. First with the right hand. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Next with the left hand. 1.
Sir, can you please show once? Yesterday I didn't join, so.
No. Please continue. I will show it once again. Okay.
Okay, sure.
1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So it is called Ardhakati Chakrasana in standing. Okay. So I will show it once again. Okay, this is a starting position. For standing postures, feet together, hands by the side of the body. So this is a starting position. Okay. So first with the right hand. 1. First to bring right hand parallel to ground. Then change the palm position and bring right biceps will touch the right ears. So this is the count number 1. Then 2. Bend over the left shoulder. 3. Come back to vertical position. And 4. So 4 is very important. Bring your right hand slowly in the reverse chronological order. First to bring parallel to the ground. Then change the palm position and bring close to the body. So it is a self-complementary posture. We do with the right hand and also with the left hand. With the left hand. 1, 2. Bend over the right shoulder. So you should feel the stretch in the left side and compression in the right side. This is count number 2, which is the final position. 3. Come back to vertical position. And 4. Slowly and very slowly. Bring your left hand down. So please observe the blood circulation happening when you bring your arm down. Then change the palm position and bring your left hand close to the body. So it is called Ardhakati Chakrasana. Okay. So next one is Trikonasana or triangle posture. Come to front of the mat. Come to the front of the mat. Turn to the right. So that will be your left side of the yoga mat and you have space in the right side to stretch. come to the front of the mat, turn to the right. So that now you have space in the right side to stretch. Okay, Trikonasana or triangle posture. So please practice along with me. Count number 1. Stretch your right leg along with your hands, palms facing downwards. So this is the count number 1. So whoever joined new, please practice along with me. Any questions, please let me know. Count number 2. Right hand will hold the right knee and look at your left palm. Palm facing front. So this is the count number 2, which is the final position of Trikonasana or triangle posture. Then 3, come back in the reverse chronological order. Count number 3 will be similar to the count number 1. Then 4, it will be similar to the starting position. Instead of going to the left side of the mat, come to the right side of the mat. So it is self-complementary, Trikonasana. So from left to right and right to left. Okay, now we will do from right to left. Come to starting position, feet together, hands by the side of the body. Okay, so do not keep your hands like this. Keep hands by the side of the body. So your arms should touch. Okay, now count number 1. Stretch your left leg along with your hands, palms facing downwards. Your arms should be at your chest level. Count number 2. Left hand will hold the left knee. Look at your right palm facing front. So this is the final position of Trikonasana from right to left. 3. Come back in the reverse chronological order. Now 4. Instead of going to the right side of the mat, we'll come to the starting position. Come to the left side of the mat. Okay. So starting position and relaxation position is very, very important. So for standing, this is the starting position. Feet together, hands by the side of the body. So in asanas, we have 4 count or 8 count mostly. Asanas count will be either 4 or 8. So in 4 count asana, count number 2 is the final position. And 8 count asana, count number 4 is the final position. For 4 count asanas, count number 1 and 3 will be the same. Okay. In count number 3 will be in the reverse chronological order of count number 1. Then count number 4 will be the starting position. So that is the logic of asanas for 4 count asana. In 8 count asanas, count number 4 is the final position and count number 3 and 5 will be the similar, and 2 and 6, 1 and 7 and 8 and starting position will be the same. So that is the logic of asanas you need to remember. Okay. And asanas we have 4 types: standing, sitting, supine and prone asanas. Each asana has its own starting position and relaxation position. Based on the name of the asana and also its type of asana, you have to come to the starting position, then achieve the final position and come back to the reverse chronological order. So that is the logic of asanas, so that it will be easy for you to practice. Next one, Parivrtta Trikonasana, crossed triangle posture. Come to the front of the mat, turn to the right, so that will be your left side of the yoga mat. And you have space in the right side to stretch. Point number 1, stretch your right leg along with your hands, palms facing downwards. So it is Parivrtta Trikonasana. So Trikonasana, Parivrtta Trikonasana, everything will be similar. Here in count number 2, right hand, instead of holding the right knee, you will hold the left knee. So bend forward, right hand will hold the left knee. Look at your left palm. So everything will be same, only except thing is your arm will hold the opposite knee. Your arm will be holding the opposite knee. Look at your left palm facing front. 3, come back in the reverse chronological order. Count number 3 and 1 will be the same. And 4, instead of going to the starting position, come to the right side of the mat. If you come to the right side of the mat also, it is similar to your standing position. Okay, it is 4 count asana and also self-complementary. That's why we do from left to right and right to left. 1, stretch your left leg along with your hands, palms facing downwards. Okay, in count number 2, left hand, instead of holding the left knee, you will hold the right knee. Bend forward, left hand will hold the right knee. Look at your right palm. Palm facing front. Stay there. Normal breathing. Then 3, come back in the reverse chronological order. 3 and 1 will be the same. And 4, come to the left side of the mat. Okay. So first we have seen Ardhakati Chakrasana, Next, Trikonasana, triangle posture, and then Parivrtta Trikonasana, crossed triangle posture. Now, fourth asana. Fourth asana is Parshva Konasana or lateral angle posture. So, first four asanas are self-complementary asanas. So, that asana itself is complete, and we do from left to right and right to left, and also when we do with the right hand, we will do with the left hand also. Okay, come to the front of the mat, turn to the right. So that will be your left side of the yoga mat, and you have space in the right side to stretch. Okay, one, stretch your right leg. So make sure the distance is at least 3.5 feet apart between 2 feet. Okay, do not stretch too much, do not stretch too wide, and do not keep very too narrow space. Okay, so make sure the distance is at least 3.5 feet apart, and left feet and right feet are parallel to each other. So here the arms we will not stretch. In Trikonasana and Parivrtta Trikonasana, we will stretch our legs along with our hands, palm facing downward. Here only stretch your right leg. Okay, so I am giving a little bit more explanation for those who join new. Okay, count number 2. Now lift your right feet toes. Heels on the ground. Only lift your right feet toes. Now left feet and right feet are perpendicular to each other. Left feet facing front and right feet facing the 90 degrees to the left feet. So this is the count number 2. So do not lean forward. Your body should be at the center in the count number 2. And no bend in the right knee. No bend in the right knee, and also no bend in the left knee. Keep your knee straight. And count number 3, bend your right knee. Do not lean forward. Just bend your right knee so that right leg is perpendicular to the ground. Now keep your right elbow on the right thigh. Right elbow on the right thigh. So this is the count number 3. 4, raise your left hand over the head, left palm facing downwards, and look at your left palm. Stay there. So this is the final position of Parshva Konasana or lateral angle posture. Stay there. Now we achieve the final position of asana. It is 8 count asana. So after 4, we will come back in the reverse chronological order. Count number 5, left hand back on the waist. So similar to your count number 3. Then straighten your right knee. Count number 7, right feet forward. Then count number 8, instead of going to the left side of the mat, come to the right side of the mat. Because it is self-complementary, we do from left to right and right to left. Okay, then from the right side, come to starting position. Feet together, hands by the side of the body. 1, stretch your left leg. So make sure the distance is 3.5 feet apart. And count number 2, lift your left feet toes, heels on the ground. Only lift your left feet toes and rotate your left feet so that left feet and right feet are perpendicular to each other. Count number 3, do not lean forward. Yeah, do not lean forward. Only bend your left knee. Bend your left knee so that left leg is perpendicular to the ground. Now keep your left elbow on the ground. Left elbow on the ground. This is count number 3. Then 4, raise your right hand over the head, right palm facing downwards. Right palm facing downwards. Look at your right palm. Normal breathing. So this is the final position of Parshva Konasana from right to left. Then 5, come back in the reverse chronological order. Right hand back on the waist. 6, straighten your left knee. 7, left feet forward. 8, come to the left side of the mat. Okay, so in these 4 asanas are self-complementary. So complementary meaning you need to make your muscle action complete. That is what complementary means. For example, if you do forward bend, your muscle has done only for one action. And if you do backward action also, then your muscle action is complete. So that is what complementary means. Okay, the asanas will complement other asanas. But these 4 asanas are self-complementary. Next asana is complementary to the other asana. Okay. Next one is Padmasana or forward bend posture. Come to the starting position. Feet together, hands by the side of the body. So when I say feet together, your big toes should touch each other. and heels should touch each other. Vasu, keep your feet together. Okay, look in front, hands by the side of the body. So you should be attentive to do the asanas. That is what attention or starting position means. Okay, count number 1. Raise your both arms and palms facing downward. This is count number 1. 2. Your both your biceps should touch the ears. This is count number 2, and palms facing each other. Now count number 3. Exhale, bend forward at your waist level. Then 4, come to the forward bend posture. You can keep your palms just beside the feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then 5, come back in the reverse chronological order. 5 will be similar to the count number 3, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, it is the forward bend posture or Padmasana. So we have done forward bend, so we need to do backward bend as well. So the complementary posture is called Ardha Chakrasana. Come to starting position, feet together. So please mute when you are not talking. Ardha Chakrasana. Come to starting position, feet together, hands by the side of the body. Count number 1. Support your lower back with the palms facing inwards and elbows pointing away from the body. So this is the count number 1. 2. Inhale and bend backwards at the waist. Then normal breathing. Do not hold your breath. Keep your breathing normal. 3. Come back to the vertical position. Then 4. Release your hands. So these are the 6 asanas in standing. Okay. And we have learned yesterday and today we have practiced. Okay. Now relax. Feet apart. Feet apart. Palms open. Close your eyes. Please observe the changes. Observe the changes in the body, mind, breath, energy, and blood circulation before standing postures and after standing postures. So observe the changes, identify the changes, and recognize those changes. So when you are conscious about the changes happening at this moment, then you can transform to the next level. So being present at the moment is the main challenging thing, which is nothing but meditation. Being present and completely merging into it and become oneness with the universe. That is what we do in the meditation. No thoughts in the mind. Please relax for a few more seconds and observe the changes in the process. Okay, open your eyes, come to sitting position. Come to sitting position. So next, today we are going to learn the sitting postures. So we have total 6 asanas in sitting postures. We have total 6 asanas in sitting postures. Okay. So please sit in the starting position. Please sit in starting position. Feet together. Stretch your legs in front. Toes pointing towards the body. Toes pointing towards the body, and your arms should help to lengthen your spine. And you are not balancing your weight on the arms. Your arms should just support so that your spine is lengthened. That is the intention of keeping your hands by the side of the body and palms facing downwards. Okay. So no, you are not keeping any weight on the arms. Just straighten your arms and keep your hands by the side of the body, palms facing downward, so that it will lengthen your spine. Okay. So this is the starting position for sitting postures. Then relax. How to relax? Feet apart. Bring your head down backwards. And your back of the head will be resting on the arms. Palms facing downwards. Fingers pointing away from the body. So this is the relaxation position. In the relaxation position, your eyes must be closed. Okay. So do not think that relaxation is not required. Relaxation is part of yoga. Then only your body is prepared to do further asanas. Okay. Then slowly open your eyes. Okay. In sitting, the first asana is Bhakrasana. Okay. So please observe, then we'll practice together. So the limitation, who should not do? People who ever had recent spinal surgery, they should avoid doing this one. Okay. So please observe. So this is the starting position. Count number 1. Bend your right leg. So your right feet should be slightly below your left knee. This is the count number 1. Then count number 2. Raise your left hand. Hold your opposite leg. Meaning hold your right leg. So whichever leg is up, you will turn to the that side. Okay. Keep your right palm on the ground. Keep your right palm on the ground and turn to the right. So this is the final position. Then release your left hand. Keep your left hand back. Then release your right leg and relax. So this is a Bhakrasana. Okay. Now I will show you the other leg. Come to starting position. Count number 1. Bend your left leg. 2. Raise your right hand. Hold your left leg. And turn to the left side. Then release your right hand and release your left leg and then relax. Okay. So it is called Bhakrasana, side bending. Okay. Or side twisting posture. So the limitations, who should not do? People who had recent spinal surgery, they should avoid doing this one. Okay. So what are the benefits of this asana? It is very good for diabetes, constipation, and also for your abdominal fat. It is very good asana. Okay. So let us practice together, everyone. Come to starting position. Come to starting position. Count number 1. Bend your right leg. Count number 2. Raise your left hand. Hold your right leg. And turn to the right side. Right palm on the ground. And look at a point behind in a far distance. So see that your spine is twisting. Then 3. Release your left hand. And 4. Release your right leg. So it is self-complementary posture. It is self-complementary asana. So we do with the right leg and also we do with the left leg. 1. Bend your left leg. Count number 1. 2. Raise your right hand. Hold your left leg. Turn to the left side. Left palm on the ground. Left palm must be on the ground. Stay there. Then 3. Release right hand. 4. Release your left leg. And then relax. So the limitations, whoever had recent surgery, they should avoid doing this practice. The benefits, it is good for diabetes, constipation, and also for abdominal fat loss. It will stimulate your pancreas. That's why it is good for diabetes, this particular asana. Okay. Then come to the starting position. And sit comfortably. So this is called Bhakrasana. Okay. So what you need to remember, whichever leg is up, you will turn towards that side. Whichever leg is up, you will turn towards that side. And whichever leg is up, that particular right hand, if your right leg is up, your right hand will be on the ground. Okay. And will be opposite hand will hold the leg. If your right leg is up, left hand will hold the right leg. Whichever leg is up, that particular hand will be on the ground. Whichever leg is up, you will turn towards that side. So that's how you can remember this asana. Next one is Chandrasana. Okay. Next asana name is, in Sanskrit it is called Chandrasana. This posture or asana is named after yogi called Matsyendranath. This asana is named after yogi called Matsyendranath. Okay, the name of the asana is Ardhamachandasana. Okay, the full it is only half we are going to do. The full asana is very very challenging. Okay, there are only few people who have done full Ardhamachandasana. Okay, so we are going to do only Ardhamachandasana. We are not going to do full asana. Okay, so please observe. So this is starting position. Point number 1, bend your right leg and right heels will touch the left buttocks. Right heels will touch the left buttocks. That is the count number 1. First bend your right leg. So then keep your left feet. Count number 2, keep your left feet forward. Just keep in front of your knees. Just keep in front of the right knee, left feet. So this is count number 2. So whichever leg is up, you will turn towards that side. That particular logic applies in Ardhamachandasana also. And here, opposite hand will hold the leg. Opposite hand will hold the leg. Then count number 3, raise your right hand, hold your left leg. Okay. So whichever leg is up, you turn towards that side. Give good twisting. Give very good twisting. This is count number 3. Look at a point in far distance. Then count number 4, left hand on the waist. Keep your left hand on the waist. So this is the final position of Ardhamachandasana. Stay there. Then 5, release your left hand. 6, release your right hand. 7, release your left leg. 8, release your right leg. Okay. Next, please observe. Again, we'll come to the starting position. Count number 1, bend your left leg so that left heels will touch the right buttocks. Left heels will touch the right buttocks. This is count number 1. 2, keep your right feet forward in front of your left knee. In front of your left knee. This is count number 2. Then 3, opposite hand will hold the leg. So right leg is up. Raise your left hand, hold your right leg. And turn towards right side. And count number 4, keep your right hand over the waist. Keep your right hand over the waist. Then 5, release your right hand. 6, release your left hand. And 7, release your right leg. 8, release your left leg. Okay, then relax. So this is called Ardhamachandasana. So the limitations and benefits is same as Bhakrasana. The benefits and limitations is same as Bhakrasana. Okay, wherever asana or whichever asana you have spinal twist. Whichever asana has spinal twist, it is good for diabetes, to stimulate pancreas, and also good for abdominal fat loss. Okay, so let us practice together, everyone. Come to starting position in Dandasana. Come to starting position. Count number 1, bend your right leg. So right heels touch the left buttocks. Right heels will touch the left buttocks. Count number 2, left feet forward, just in front of your right knee. Your left feet will be just in front of the right knee. So this is the count number 2. Now count number 3, the opposite hand will hold the leg. Opposite hand will hold the leg. So left knee is up. Raise your right hand, hold the left leg, and turn to the left side. Keep your left palm on the ground. Turn to the left side. Give good twisting. Look at a point backwards in very far distance. Then 4, left hand over the waist. Left hand over the waist. So this is the final position for Ardhamachandasana. Then 5, release your left hand. 6, release your right hand. Then 7, release your left leg. 8, release your right leg. So it is 8 count asana. Next, we will do with the left leg. Count number 1, bend your left leg. So left heels will touch the right buttocks. Left heels will touch the right buttocks. This is count number 1. Then count number 2, right feet forward. Keep your right feet just in front of your left knee. Okay. This is count number 2. 3, opposite hand will hold the leg. Raise your left hand, hold the right leg. Turn to the right side. So whichever leg is up, you turn toward that side. So this is count number 3. 4, right hand over the waist. 5, release your right hand. 6, release your left hand. 7, release your right leg. 8, release your left leg and then relax. In Sitila Dandasana. Okay. Then come to sit comfortably. So this is Ardha Chandrasana. Okay. So it is the only half twist, and full twist will be very challenging, and there are only few people who attempted the full Chandrasana. Okay. Next, we will do the modified version of Ardha Chandrasana. If you are not able to do fully, we will show the modified version. Okay. Come to starting position. So first observe, then we will practice together. Count number 1, right leg over the left leg. Right leg over the left leg. Right feet will be just in front of your left knee. Then count number 2, opposite hand. So in Ardha Chandrasana, opposite hand will be holding the leg. So now opposite hand, left elbow. Hold your right leg and bring your right leg close to the body. Bring your right leg close to the body. See that there is no much gap between the body and your knee. Okay. So whichever leg is up, you will turn toward that side. Whichever leg is up, you will turn toward that side. So this logic is similar to the Ardha Chandrasana and also Bhakrasana. Right hand on the right palm on the ground. Turn towards right side. Then 4, keep your right hand on the waist. Right hand on the waist. So it is a modified version of Ardha Chandrasana, right side. Then 5, release your right hand. 6, release your left hand. 7 and 8, release your legs. So then the other side. Count number 1, left leg over the right leg. Left feet slightly in front of your right feet. Count number 2, your opposite hand will hold the knee. On right hand will hold the left knee. Okay. Now bring your right knee close to the body. See that there is no space. There is no much space between your leg and the body. Okay. If you are having space between the leg and the body, it will take time to practice. With practice, you can bring close to the body. So this is count number 2. Then 3, turn to the left side. Give good twisting. Turn to the left side. Left palm on the ground. Then 4, left hand over the waist. So whichever leg is up, you will turn towards the side. Whichever leg is up, that particular hand will be on the waist. And opposite hand will hold the leg. Then 5, release your left hand. 6, release your right hand. 7 and 8, release your legs. And then relax. Okay. So this is the modified version of Ardha Chandrasana. Let us practice together, everyone. So the limitations and benefits are same. Though it is modified version, the benefits and limitations is same as Bhakrasana and Ardha Chandrasana. Okay. So please aware of limitations. So every asana has its own limitations. based on your body condition. Okay, so do not challenge your physical limitations. Based on your limitation, decide whether you can practice that particular technique or not. Okay, so accordingly, as per your health condition and your body physical anatomy, so decide which asanas can suit for you. Okay, so let us do the modified version of Ardha Chandrasana. Come to starting position, feet together, stretch your legs in front, hands by the side of the body. So modified version of Ardha Chandrasana. Hold number 1, right leg over the left leg, and keep your right feet slightly in front of your left knee. Hold number 2, with opposite elbow. Left elbow will hold the right knee. Then turn to the right side. Hold number 3, turn to the right side. Right palm on the ground. Then 4, right hand on the waist. Then 5, release your right hand. 6, release your left hand. 7, release your right leg. And 8, release your left leg. Okay. Then come to starting position. Point number 1, left leg over the right leg. So clear. So if you observe the asanas, we always do first with the right leg or left leg. We always do with the right leg or with the right hand. So you can do first with the left hand also, but to follow some regular practice, to follow the uniform practice, we always do with the right leg or right hand. So this is count number 1. 2, opposite hand will hold the knee. Okay. So the opposite hand will hold the knee. Count number 3, turn to the left side. Left hand on the ground, left palm on the ground. Then 4, left hand over the waist. Stay there. 5, release your left hand. 6, release your right hand. 7, release your left leg. 8, release your right leg and relax. Relax for a few seconds. Okay. So once you relaxed enough, next asana. Okay. So next asana is Paschimottanasana or posterior asana. Okay. So next asana is, in Sanskrit it is called Paschimottanasana or posterior asana. It is similar to the Padmasana in standing posture. We have done while standing 1, 2, 3. Then we have come to the forward bend posture, which is final position. So it is similar to the Padmasana while standing, which we are going to do now. Okay. So it is called Paschimottanasana or posterior asana. So come to starting position. So please observe and we will practice together. So this is the starting position. Count number 1. So it is similar to the forward bend posture. Count number 1, 2. So this count number 2 also same while standing. 3. So count number 3 also same. Then 4. Hold your toes. If you cannot hold your toes, hold your knees or you can hold your ankles. So wherever you can feel comfortable, you can hold your legs. So this is the final position. Okay. Then you'll come back in the reverse chronological order. 5, 6, 7, 8. And then relax. So it is similar to the Padmasana while standing. The Paschimottanasana is similar to the Padmasana while standing posture. Okay. So the important point is when you come to the final question, count number 4, you completely exhale. So do not have air in the lungs. You completely exhale, then you can be able to hold easily. And once you reach the final position, do not hold your breath. In any asana, in the final position, do not hold your breath. Keep your breathing normal. Okay. So who should not practice? So it is also whoever had recent spinal surgery, they should avoid doing this exercise. Okay. So let us practice together. Come to starting position. Come to starting position. So this is the starting position for all sitting postures. Count number 1. Stretch your hands at the shoulder level. 2, 3. Now count number 4 is very, very important. Exhale fully and hold your toes or wherever you can and stay there. Then 5, come back in the reverse chronological order. 6, 7 and 8. And then relax. So it is called Paschimottanasana or posterior posture. Relax for a few seconds. Okay, then slowly open your eyes. So for Padmasana, while standing, the complementary asana is Ardha Chakrasana, which is backward bend asana. So here also we have backward bend asana as complementary asana, which is called Ustrasana or Camel Posture. Okay, please observe. So this is the starting position. So here count number 1 and 2, please observe, it is going to similar. Count number 1 and 2 is going to be similar for the next 3 asanas. Count number 1, bend your right leg. 2, bend your left leg. So basically through count number 1 and 2, you are coming to the Vajrasana. Through 1 and 2, you are coming to the Vajrasana. And keep your palms on the thighs, palms facing downwards. So this is count number 1 and 2. In count number 3, up on the knees, come up on the knees, adjust your feet, toes on the ground, he is pointing the ceiling. Okay, he is facing the ceiling, toes on the ground. Support your lower back with palms facing inwards. In Ustrasana or camel stance, bend backwards, right hand will hold the right heels, left hand will hold the left heels and push your abdomen forward. So this is the final position of Ustrasana or camel posture. Then 5, come back, supporting your lower back. 6, back to the Vajrasana. Then 7 and 8, release your legs one by one. Okay. Okay, let us practice together, everyone. So it is half camel posture. It is full camel. If you are not able to do full camel, then we will do the modified version. We have seen the modified version for Adhuma Chandrasana. Similarly, we will learn the modified version of camel posture also. So in English, it is called Ustrasana. It is called camel posture. In Sanskrit, it is called Ustrasana. Okay, come to starting position. So count number 1, bend your right leg. So bend at your right knee. Count number 2, bend your left leg. So basically, your buttocks are resting on the Your buttocks are resting on the heels. Okay, but you need to be sitting in the space created between the heels. Do not sit on the heels only. You need to sit on the space created between the heels. You need to sit on the space created between the heels. Your buttocks should rest there. So this is count number 1 and 2. Now, very important. Count number 3. Come up on the knees. Kneel down position. Come up on the knees. Now adjust your feet. Toes on the ground. Heels pointing the ceiling. Toes on the ground. Toes on the ground. Heels pointing the ceiling. Support your lower back with the palms facing inwards. Then 4. Bend backwards. Right hand will hold the right heels. Left hand will hold the left heels. And push your abdomen forward. Push your abdomen forward and stay there. Normal breathing. It is called Ustrasana or Camel Posture. Then 5. Come back, supporting your lower back with the palms facing inwards. Then 6. Back to the Bhakrasana. Then 7 and 8. Release your legs one by one. And then relax. Relax in Sitila Dandasana. So it is called Ustrasana or Camel stance or Camel posture. Please relax. Close your eyes. Feet apart. Relax in Sitila Dandasana. Next, we are going to learn the modified version of Ustrasana. The modified version of Ustrasana. Please come to starting position. So everything will be the same as Ustrasana, but you will see the what is the modified version. Count number 1, bend your right leg. Count number 2, bend your left leg. Okay. Count number 3, up on the knees. Support your lower back. Adjust your feet. Toes on the ground. Heels pointing the ceiling. Okay. Now count number 4. Instead of holding the right hand to the right heels, left hand to the left heels, you bend from here itself. Bend backwards. So it is called half camel. You continue. Your palms will continue to support your lower back, and you bend backwards. It is called half camel. Half camel or Ardha Ustrasana. Then 5. So the remaining steps are same. Come back, supporting your lower back. 6. Back to the Bhakrasana. 7 and 8. Release your legs one by one. Okay. So everything is same. Only in the count number 4, the hands will continue to support your lower back with the palms facing inwards. Right hand will not hold your right heels. Left hand will not hold your left heels. Your hands or your palms will continue to support your lower back, palms facing inwards. Okay. So let us practice once again. Come to starting position of camel posture. Count number 1, bend your right leg. 2, bend your left leg. So this particular asana is complementary for Paschimottanasana. And Paschimottanasana is complementary for Ustrasana. Okay. So these both are complementary to each other. Count number 3, come up on the knees, adjust your feet, toes on the ground, heels pointing the ceiling. Support your lower back with palms facing inwards, elbows pointing away from the body. So this is the count number 3. Now count number 4, just bend backwards at the waist. Continue to support your lower back with the palms facing inwards. Just bend backwards. Just bend backwards. Supporting lower back. So this is called half camel. or Ardha Ustrasana. We are going to do this particular asana in our cyclic meditation. So that's why this is very important. Half camel posture. Bend backwards and keep your breathing normal. Keep your breathing normal. So it is similar to the Ardha Chakrasana while standing. So for Paschimottanasana, camel posture is complementary asana. Then 5, come back to the vertical position, supporting your lower back. 6, back to the Bhakrasana. Back to the Bhakrasana. And 7 and 8, release your legs one by one. Okay. So far what we have learned, Bhakrasana, Ardha Chandrasana. So Bhakrasana is self-complementary. Ardha Chandrasana is self-complementary. So we do with the right leg and also with the left leg. Next one is Paschimottanasana. Paschimottanasana is similar to the Padmasana while standing. So for Paschimottanasana, complementary asana is Ustrasana, which we have learned just now. Ustrasana or camel posture. So if you are not able to do full Ustrasana, you can do the modified version, which is half camel posture. Next, this asana we have done in Shashankar or moon posture breathing. We have done as a exercise. Okay, here we are going to do as a asana. So this is a starting position. Okay, please observe. So the count number 1 and 2 is same for the 4th, 5th and 6th asana. For these 3 asanas, count number 1 and 2 will be the same. Okay, count number 1, bend your right leg. 2, bend your left leg. So this is similar to this particular count number 1 and 2 is similar to the Ustrasana. Now count number 3, this one we have done already. Left palm will hold the right wrist. Left palm will hold your right wrist and make fist with your right hand. Make fist with your right hand. Left palm will hold the right wrist. So this is count number 3. Now count number 4. Inhale fully and slowly bend forward, synchronizing your exhalation. That is very, very important. You need to synchronize your exhalation, bend forward, forehead touches the ground. So this is the count number 4. Then keep your breathing normal. Do not hold your breath. Keep your breathing normal. So this is the count number 4, which is the final position for Shashankar or moon posture breathing. Then 5, slowly synchronizing your inhalation, come back to the vertical position. Then 6, keep your hands back on the thighs. So this is count number 6. Then 7 and 8, release your legs one by one. Release your right leg, release your left leg. So it is called Shashankar. So what we are doing basically, we are sitting in Vajrasana and we are bending forward. We are bending forward while sitting Vajrasana. So for this, we have complementary asana, which we are going to bend backwards while sitting Vajrasana. Okay, so we will practice that one later. Before that, let us practice this asana, which is Shashankar. Come to starting position. So who should not practice? Whoever had recent spinal injuries or spinal surgery, and if you have spondylosis, please avoid doing this asana. Come to starting position. Count number 1, bend your right leg. So do not come to Vajrasana straight away. So do as asana. Count number 1, bend your right leg. Count number 2, bend your left leg. Now count number 3, take your hands backwards. Left palm will hold your right wrist. So it doesn't matter whether you are left-handed person or right-handed person. We follow the same procedure. Okay. Left palm will hold your right wrist and make fist with your right hand. Make fist with your right hand. Now observe with your left thumb. With your left thumb, observe the right pulse by making loose fist with your right hand. Loose fist and release. Loose fist and release. Just observe the pulse of your right hand with the left thumb. Observe the pulse of the right hand with your left thumb. So this is a count number 3. Now count number 4. Inhale. Once you have sufficient air in the lungs, slowly and very, very slowly synchronize your exhalation, bend forward. You need to synchronize your exhalation, bend forward. Slowly bend forward. You need to synchronize your exhalation, bend forward. See if you can touch your forehead to the ground. If your forehead doesn't touch the ground, it's fine. Keep your breathing normal. Keep your breathing normal. See if you can touch forehead to the ground, but do not lift your buttocks up. Do not lift your buttocks up. Stay there. Normal breathing. So this is the final position for Shashankar. Now count number 5. Slowly and very slowly synchronizing your inhalation. Slowly come back to vertical position. You need to synchronize your inhalation and slowly come back to the vertical position. This is the count number 5. Then count number 6. Keep your hands back at the thighs, palms facing downwards, which is Padmasana. Then 7 and 8. Release your legs one by one. Release your legs one by one. Release your right leg, release your left leg, and then relax. Okay, so it is called Shashankasana or moon posture breathing. This one we are doing as a asana. So here what we have done, in the Bhakrasana we have done forward bending. So what is the complementary asana for this? In Bhakrasana you will bend backwards. It is called Supta Bhakrasana or Supine Bhakrasana. Please observe, then we will practice together. So it is going to be a little bit challenging. So based on your physical anatomy, based on your comfortness, decide whether you can practice this technique or not. Count number 1, bend your right leg. So this count number 1 and 2 similar for the 4, 5, 6 asanas. Now count number 3 is very, very important. Count number 3. So please observe. So slowly bend backwards. Keep your right palm on the ground, left palm on the ground, right elbow on the ground, left elbow on the ground, and bend so that lower back, upper back, back of the neck, back of the head completely at the ground. And you are sitting in Bhakrasana. This is count number 3. Then 4, raise your hands over the head. Raise your hands over the head. So this is the count number 4, which is the final position for supine Bhakrasana in English. In Sanskrit, we can say Supta Bhakrasana. So this is the final position. Now coming back from the asana is very, very important. You can hold your yoga mat with elbows on the ground. You can hold your yoga mat with elbows on the ground, or you can hold your hip joints with elbows on the ground. And count number 5, slowly come back to vertical position. 6, hands back in the thighs. Then 7 and 8, release your legs one by one. Okay. So let us practice together, everyone. So if you have any challenges with your spine and your neck, so please avoid doing this one. Come to starting position. Come to the starting position. So do slowly and consciously. So this is the last asana in sitting posture, which is the 6th asana. So apart from the modified versions of 2 asanas, it is the 6th asana. Okay. Count number 1, bend your right leg. Count number 2, bend your left leg. So now you are in the Bhakrasana through 1 and 2. Keep your hands on the thighs, palms facing downwards. Now count number 3 is very, very important. Do not think that you cannot do. Do not think that you cannot do, because you don't know your potential. You need to try yourself and be present at this moment. Keep your spine straight. Keep your spine straight. So do not think about count number 3 now itself. Okay, you are in count number 2. Now do slowly and consciously. Now keep your right palm on the backwards. Right palm on the backwards. Left palm on the backwards. Slowly, very slowly. Then right elbow on the ground, left elbow on the ground, and bring your lower back, upper back, back of the head, and back of the head on the ground slowly. And you must be sitting in the Bhakrasana. Do not release your legs. You are sitting on the Vajrasana. Do not lift your legs. Now keep your complete lower back on the ground. Lower back, upper back, back of the head, back of the neck is completely on the ground. So this is a count number 3. Then count number 4, raise your hands over the head. Raise your hands over the head. Your back of the neck should be completely on the ground, resting. Back of the neck should be completely on the ground. Do not injure yourself. If you are not comfortable, slowly release, and slowly with practice, you will be able to achieve this position. Then count number 5, slowly come back to vertical position. You can hold your yoga mat or you can hold your hip joints with the help of your elbow support. Slowly come back to the vertical position. Count number 5. Then 6, hands back on the thighs. And 7 and 8, release your legs one by one. Okay. So this is called Supta Vajrasana or Supine Vajrasana. Okay. And then relax. So these are the 6 asanas in sitting postures. While standing, we have learned 6 asanas. In sitting, we have learned 6 asanas. And also we have learned 2 modified versions. One is for Ustrasana. One is for Ardha Chandrasana. Okay. Next, in the next week, we will learn the supine postures and prone postures. In prone postures, we have 3 asanas, and supine postures, we have 4 asanas. Okay. So by next week, we'll be completing all asanas, and then we will learn the pranayams, cleansing techniques, meditation. Okay. So now let us do recap. So first one, what we have learned is the Bhakrasana. Okay. So can anyone demonstrate Bhakrasana? Come to starting position. Come to the starting position. Count number 1. So we always do either right leg or right hand for the first. Next, we'll do the opposite hand or opposite leg. Count number 1. Then 2. 3. So proceed with your own sequence. Vakrasana. So what you need to remember is whichever leg is up, you will turn towards that side. Whichever leg is up, you will turn towards that side. So we are not doing the modified version. We are doing the Vakrasana. Okay. Okay. Release. Then proceed with the Ustrasana, Camel Posture. Ustrasana. Please proceed at your own sequence. Give count yourself internally. So come to the first, always come to starting position and go step by step. Full camel. If you're not able to do full camel, you can proceed for half camel also. Your feet should not be apart. Your feet should be together. Your knees should be together. Your knees should be together. Do not give much gap. Yeah. Okay. Then release. Okay. Now sit in Padmasana or sit comfortably. Sit in Padmasana or sit comfortably. Keep your palms open. Keep your palms open. Close your eyes. Visualize the god, flower, any object at the center of the heart. So it is not physical heart. It is the center of the heart, means it is meditation heart. Visualize the god, flower or object in the form of the light at the center of the heart. So that is the object of meditation. So we are going to learn meditation later. Then once your object of meditation disappears, you will be in a meditative state. Okay, inhale, exhale. Bring your hands in Namaste position. Let us end the session with the prayer. Om Bhurvubhuvasvaha. Om Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Inhale, exhale. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Rub your palms, generate the heat, place your thighs, do not touch your eyeballs, face, ears, neck, throat, and slowly open your eyes. Okay, so today we have learned sitting postures, sitting asanas. Yesterday we have learned standing asanas. So I will be sending the name of the asanas later. Okay, and keep practicing daily because it is weekend session. So every day you keep practicing. When you practice, first to do some breathing exercises and then do the body loosening. Then you can proceed with the asanas. Okay. Do not straight away go to the asanas. First to do little bit warm up, prepare your body, then proceed for the asanas. Okay. If you want to join daily practice sessions, you can join. We have daily practice session from 7:20 to 8:15. Okay. And then if you're not able to join daily practice sessions, you can practice at your own, but keep your empty stomach. Okay. If you had lunch or dinner, you need to keep 4 hours empty stomach. Then only you can practice yoga. For the if you had snacks, you have to keep 3 hours gap. And for any drinks like tea or coffee, you need to keep 2 hours gap. So these timings you need to maintain and then practice yoga. Okay. So do not practice with stomach full. Okay. It will create adverse effects if you eat and practice yoga. So yoga has benefits and advantages, but when you do it wrongly or incorrectly, okay, it will have some kind of adverse effects. Okay, so try to avoid getting adverse effects from yoga and only get the positive things out of yoga. Okay, so please be on empty stomach whenever you practice yoga. Okay, and also if you want to practice in the morning, the main challenging or main obstacle is in the night you should have light food. Then only you can wake up in the morning early and you will feel light, energetic to do yoga. If you have food more in night times, in the morning, if you wake up also you feel like lethargic, because the time you spent in the sleep will go for the digestion. It will not, your body will not be relaxed when you have more food in the night times. When your body is not relaxed, you won't feel like doing yoga or any other exercises. Okay, have light food in the night so that in the next day when you wake up in the morning, you will feel lighter and you will feel energetic to practice yoga. Okay, so thanks everyone, thanks for joining. Have a nice day. Bye bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Jyoti.
Thank you, sir.